Putting on a show in the Helfaer Theatre requires all hands and feet on deck.
I mean, the challenge is that if you're on the second floor, there aren't restrooms, there's no elevator.
But if your hands or feet aren't working right, it's difficult to get around the building since it's mostly inaccessible to people with mobility issues.
Everybody's trying to put the best foot forward and try and make sure that, that they have a good experience.
But theater faculty member Stephen Hudson Merritt realized that wasn't possible for senior Brielle Richmond when she tried to take the stage her freshman year. Richmond broke her foot and couldn't get up the many stairs in the building.
Because of how the layout is, it was the only flat, level surface layout that I didn't have to do stairs.
Richmond could only get to the stage by going through a side door and walking down this long hallway.
And that posed a challenge because if there's, depending on how many people in the show and person with a knee scooter or crutches, sometimes there's a limited amount of space.
The Helfaer Theatre was built in 1977, 13 years before Congress passed the Americans with Disabilities Act, requiring that both public and private colleges make programs accessible for students with disabilities.
I'm aware that there's a difference between being truly handicapped accessible and handicapped convenient.
The building isn't completely inaccessible, but Hudson Merritt thinks something has to change.
So it's now all a challenge of funding. And the proposal of funding, I think, on the high end, at least the initial estimates, this entire piece would cost somewhere around $18 million.
The new proposal would drastically change the layout in the future, but fix some of the bigger mobility issues like stairs right now. From the Helfaer Theatre, I'm Lucy Sullivan, Marquette Wire News.